Well, while this is still loading, I do want to take a moment to show appreciation for people who have decided to subscribe to my channel recently. So we've grown a lot. I really like our community that we're growing. Everyone's been super kind. With my experience so far, the Sims community has been a very positive community and very kind people in general. So I've really enjoyed getting to meet a lot of people and lots of nice comments on my videos. So I just want to take a moment to show appreciation for that. My 100 subscriber build was not that long ago. Like that was back at like the first or second week of September, and we're already almost at 200. So we've nearly doubled in like a month and a half. It's been really cool to meet people and chat with you all. As you can see, I kind of just worked on the kitchen a little bit. So this is where I might get the tool mod before I upload this home, because this is what annoys me the most about overlaying things. It's like that kind of glitch look, and if you just barely size something up, you can get rid of that. But this is kind of the layout of the kitchen for the most part. I'm not gonna like make everything be super broken down, because I mean, in the video, obviously no one was inhabiting that home and it was completely destroyed on the inside for the most part. So, you know, we're gonna have vibes that lend to like an abandoned home in some regard, but you know, not everything is going to be broken down or anything like that. I did work on the outside a little bit more to get more of that like kind of dirty look. So like on the tower here, you can kind of see I was adding some of those like decals that we have to give it more of that rotted wood kind of look to it. I will go through and kind of dirty the rest of the house up, but this kind of took a while to overlay all of these. So that's kind of the vibes that we're at right now with this home. Let me just kind of put some uppers. So maybe something like that. Okay, so scoot that over. Oh, it has that weird gap. I don't think it looks that weird to just have the one cabinet with the dishes there. I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now. I'm not gonna overthink this. Let's figure out an archway to put here. Actually do those because they match the windows too on the outside. So let's do that. Okay, well, got that. And then there is, might have to alt place these a little bit. See, that's the thing that I didn't like about the tall wall height was with the staircases. I think we can make this work though and it not look completely awful. Looks about right. Wait, you're kidding me. This game does not make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So for the small archways, you only have 2 brown swatches, but for the big one, you have 3. So the one that I wanted to use is of course the one that it does not match the small archways. So I have to change the other archways now to the darker brown. Shocker. So this I'm not going to have in here now. If you remember in the build, there were like built-in shelves here, but that's just too crammed. And this is technically like a cabinet, the kitchen cabinet form of that, but I thought it worked as like a china cabinet in the dining room. And then I know we have, while I'm thinking about it, we do, yeah, I knew we had some of these. So if you remember in the real house, we had like one of these type of like fireplaces. I really like the one from Horse Ranch better, I think. So we're gonna put that here because that's a fun vibe. Ooh, I didn't realize this came in some like fun eclectic kind of colors. What if we did like the old-timey microwave? I actually think that color is fine too. So if you remember in the video, I know I'm saying that over and over again, but the microwave was over in this area. It was hanging down from the cabinet, you know, like the holders in the upper cabinets, which I still feel like that's something we need in The Sims, but we're gonna put it in the same general vicinity. It's not an object I use often. They're just so clunky, but this is actually a pretty, it's like a small room-ish for a kitchen, but it actually is a big kitchen. There's a ton of cabinet space. I definitely feel like beige is like the way to go. Everything was beige back in the day. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna have this section over here. Good grief, that was like ridiculous. I don't know exactly how I want that yet, but I just wanted to double check that I can do that. Maybe I should wait and kind of just get a basic layout of the rooms and then come back and work on cluttering. Let's figure out what dining table we want to use. This is a pretty big room for a dining room, so I would like to do something that's quite formal and maybe like one of the big, like really big tables. That one has like green on the bottom. I could try to do something with that. We have to keep in mind we have this pink door. So it's kind of like maybe the pink and green could work well together. That'd be kind of like a cute vibe. It makes me think of plants, like flowers or something. If I brought like a wallpaper in here, I might still need to move this. Maybe put it in this corner or something, but we'll leave it there for now. Let's figure out some chairs. So I would like to try and use... Okay, so they do classify this as dining. And then I want to do what I wanted to earlier and put like these big ones on the ends. The thing that I don't like about this is that it's so wide, and I feel like I can get one of the hutches that maybe fits a little bit better. I wanted to use this because it matches the kitchen, so I like the idea of it, but I still don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think that we want to use the green chairs though. I think I need to figure out the wallpaper first, and then I can kind of go from there. Oh, I didn't do that. I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't look at the wallpapers. I checked the flooring, but I forgot to check the wallpapers, so I didn't look at the wallpapers that come with the pack. This is a really cute wallpaper. I like this a lot. I like that, but the green... Oh, wait. Well, I wouldn't mind using that, but yeah, the door. I knew it when I placed these doors. I said it. I'm going to place these pink doors. The problem with it is that they're not only pink on the outside, they're also pink on the inside. It kind of matches this, though. I think what's throwing me off is the fact that the door frame is white, but it's very brown on the inside everywhere else. Ooh, I love the wood paneling. Oh, that's so cool. I really like the green. Oh, that's like so pretty. Gosh, I love the green. This actually has more swatches. That's interesting. So these two have, I think, the same swatches, and then this one actually ends up with 3 more swatches. So I'm kind of curious what the difference is. I guess with the embellishment, no? Yeah. So it's like the same thing, just with a different tone on the center. You know what? I think I'm gonna lean into this. There's like brown flooring, brown door frames, and then it has like the black at the baseboard, and then a white door frame. So it's like, if it weren't for this, if this was brown, I would actually try to use it. This is a really cute wallpaper too. I love that. So the green one is moths, and then you have like owls, skulls. Ooh. I love that. That's cute. So that matches the staircase, and then you have a brick. I always love a good brick. Not sure I love this, though. I think the texture's off a little bit. Not my favorite brick that we have. And then we have that with like the fancy corners. And then we have siding. Oh, concrete. It's concrete. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's honestly kind of cool looking. Then we have like some dirty. I definitely want to use this somewhere. I'm just gonna place it in here as a kind of placeholder. Honestly, that color doesn't look that bad. I don't mind a like beigey color. Maybe we could go a little darker. I kind of like that. And then that's just the same thing, but just not destroyed. Is there a swatch on this that kind of helps? That like ties it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to ignore the baseboards because I just think that too much of this can work well. Yeah, I think that's cute in like a fun, tacky way. I never thought I'd say that, but the whole point is like this is supposed to be like an older abandoned home. But I like the idea that these moms kind of struggled a little bit in the sense of they picked up furniture over time. So it's not going to match perfectly. It's going to be a little mismatched, picking up things through the years before they moved into this house, and they're kind of bringing 2 different families' furniture in together and trying to make it work. So I like mismatching furniture a good bit. I've done it a lot in my builds, and so that's kind of the vibe that we're going for. I'm okay with the wall showing on the back because you can definitely have it be open shelf type situation. I do that on purpose actually sometimes when I do my builds. So maybe I do that instead of this, and I can leave that a little bit more open. Oh, what if I did the brown with the black? I kind of want something that's a little bit less chaotic. I'm fine with using like the wood paneling maybe. Something like this actually looks pretty nice in here, I think. I like this because it's not as, I don't know, busy. It's a little bit lighter than having complete wood from top to bottom. Ooh, I think I like that. Dadgummit, I forgot about the door over here, so it's pink too. We're just gonna have to get over that. There's nothing I can do about that. There's a wood version of what we have in the kitchen. I think I kind of like it in the entry. Gives like an old-timey kind of feel. Oh, it's always the door. I forgot about the door being that pink. I don't have to have this door, but we don't have very many pink options, and I really wanted a pink door because I never use pink. But I did raise the wall heights too after I had already selected this door, so I could go with something else that maybe looks a little bit better. This isn't that bad. The Strangerville, because that's what I used for other parts of the house. Let me just kind of put that there for a minute. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okie dokie, so we got that figured out. I really hate how this isn't flush with the staircase because it makes this look really awkward. While I'm at it, I could look at the windows too. Now that I've raised the wall height, I don't think I like these as much as they did with the smaller. That's not at all what's on the actual home, but that is kind of a pretty window to use, and they come in the busted out versions. Ooh, wait a second. It's kind of got like a pink tinge to it, and they're kind of old looking. I kind of like that. It's not really the style of the real house. This is like the same, but with the busted windows. I actually like this. I like it. I think that is fitting the vibes a little bit more. I love the busted out windows. That's pretty cool. It definitely gives like an older feel to the home in a fun way, even though, you know, it doesn't really match the aesthetic, but that's okay. Gives us a reason to use life and death a little bit more. So we have that. Honestly, that's a little bit more like of the fancier vibe than I was wanting to go for, but we can mix and match a little bit, I think. Wouldn't mind doing some type of, I kind of like that color. We do have this, which, I mean, that does fit perfectly in there. Is there a swatch that matches the couch swatch? These might be a little too eclectic. Don't we have like another? Oh yeah, I was thinking of this one. On the outside it looks a little silly, but I can put a lot of plants here anyways. That was the plan. Yeah, these are like more subtle kind of colors. Ooh, that with the flowers is kind of cute with this color. We do have the pink on the door here, so I think it kind of helps tie that in. Okay, then we have this big room. I would love to use that like hexagonal. And then we could even still use, I don't know, this might be a little too modern, but it kind of looks okay by that couch. Wait, oh, no. The plum color. That brings in the color from the flowers and the pillows. That would be fun. And then you're kind of starting to get some color theory action going on here. Because in the gold, we could have like maybe some yellow or orange pop of color from something in here. I think we're kind of getting a vibe going. Oh, a rug. A rug will help us tremendously in this room to figure out color. That's too much. I need something that contrasts a bit more. Like, I like this a lot. That gets us more of that orange tone. Yep, and it's starting to come together, I think. I don't think that's too fancy for this house. I think it's kind of cute. So this is like what I consider more the plum color, and then this is like the brighter version of it. But I think the darker works better. Kind of like the boldness of it. I really like the idea of using some of the older chairs. I kind of want to put like one of these and then a rocker and then maybe put like a poof over here. Let's see, so we got that plum color. I want to bring more of yeah, there we go. Bring more of this blue color over. I really hate how when you have rounded walls, the floor does that. So I'm going to have to carry, I would never put hardwood in a bathroom, but I think I'm going to have to put that in here. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like this. Oh, that comes in that kind of light plum color there. It looks a little more weathered. Oh wait, what if I did that on this? I think I do like the lighter plum on the TV stand. I like that better. So maybe I'll switch the rocking chair because I don't want those side by side like that necessarily. And then what I can do here, I kind of like doing that. I love mismatching, or it's not really mismatching. It's like the colors match. It's just I like doing different colors. I don't like all of my furniture being the same color. Yeah, that's like such a cute vibe to me. I love that. I think it's coming together. I need to remember the ceiling paint. I kind of want to stack rugs a little bit. Like I could definitely use another rug in this area or even put one over here. I don't want one too close to the fireplace. That Love Struck one could work. I think that works fine on its own like that. So I'm kind of thinking of putting this here because I'm thinking of putting a bookcase right here in this corner. So like you can grab a book, you can hang out, sit down over here, read, or you can like sit on a poof. You know, I want it to be like kind of a little bit of a fun hangout space. Because I'm thinking in this front room right here, I'll put like a desk with a computer maybe. I'm sure it was like more of a formal sitting room, like family room, and then you could have like a living room. I could put the fancy fireplace in this front room. I kind of like the yellow, honestly. This one does look really nice in here though, with the wood paneling. Ooh. I do have the ceiling height for that. Oh, we have a lighter swatch. Okay, let's do that with the same brown. I think this is like a good starting point for the living space, just keeping in mind, like I'm just trying to go through and get some basics down. Bathroom is going to be super simple in that regard, because I kind of already know what the layout's going to be. It's just a matter of getting the actual items. We have the sink, so I definitely want to use that. Because this would be the perfect bathroom to do that, because it's just a one tile space. If you remember from the YouTube video, like it was right here by the door. So I think that's a perfect time to use that. I kind of want green. I don't know why. It just came to me, but I want green in here. So we're going to do green. I got to figure out a toilet that's going to look okay though. Yeah, because if you think about how the bathrooms in that abandoned house look, they were bad. Like there was nothing salvageable in those. So they had to replace them. That's going to be my kind of train of thought with this. So I think it's fine to have a little bit more modern plumbing in the house a little bit, because that was super bad. Honestly, that I'm kind of shocked to say this, but that one doesn't look that bad. I need to figure out the bathroom wallpaper or whatever we're doing to maybe get some tile. Oh, I need to save. I haven't saved at all. Oh, that would have been tragic. Doesn't look awful. Keep in mind too that like I don't have the color figured out for the staircase, so that's not done yet. So you can ignore the green. That's going to be brown. I think we can make this work. Yeah, because we had this. I just don't know. I think that's cute. It could work. I really got to figure out the walls though. I keep putting it off. It's just like I got to figure out what I'm doing. This doesn't look that bad. I could actually get on board with this. Like honestly, the all green on that, I don't hate that. The moths. Ooh. Wait a second. I think I actually really like that. Now I gotta figure out what I want here, because I want to do some type of accent here. The stone. Wait, that doesn't look awful. And it actually has kind of like greenish on these stones maybe. And then they actually have like a dirtier looking version of that. I think I'm gonna just stick with that for now, and maybe in the future we'll change it. That's actually kind of cute. It's got like green and beige in the stone. I get this is not mint, I think. And it's even called antique stone. I like it a lot in the bathroom. I'm going to do it. If I were to put the new fireplace in here, I'd basically have to put it there. Like there's no getting around that. That's just where it would have to be. It's classified as a blanket. It looks like a rug. There's seating area over here, and maybe I can put a desk up against the wall over here. Yeah, and then we could like put the desk here, or we could even just center that there, and I think it would be fine. I don't think I like that, actually. I think I'd rather do that. I kind of like that. The contrast with the dark and light brown. I think I just have to go with like the dark swatch. Maybe I could do like the green cushion. It would be kind of funny to get this from Cottage Living. I kind of like the vibe of that. Oh, one of these random rooms could... Oh, this could be a hobby room. Let me put an easel in there. Maybe I can make it a gallery. I haven't used the studio... Like, I have used the artist studio kit a little bit, but I've not, like, made an art studio. And a lot of that furniture, you can get, like, the dirty, kind of painted versions of them. And I think that could kind of lend to the vibes of the house. So why don't we use that kit in this room? So I'll put this in here. And then it could be kind of fun since we have this closet. So we could store canvases and stuff in the closet that was in that room. There we go. I'm feeling good about that. That's like 2 spaces kind of figured out. Also, this is really large, and I don't think I want it to take up that much of the wall. Although it does match the size of the fireplace better. Let's swatch colors. We do get a green. I kind of like the green in here a bit more, just like as an accent color. I'm kind of vibing. It's kind of vibing with me a good bit. So I could grab one of these, or I could get like the fancy looking chair maybe. I think 2 chairs, yeah, that's not gonna work well. The Love Struck coffee table could be a vibe. I like this like folded down look, but movie night just has, it's just too, oh, I was about to say it's just too eclectic, but that actually is kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it. Ooh, wait a second. That has green. That's like the dining table. I kind of like having the green. It breaks the brown up a little bit. I think right now, anything I put here, I'm going to complain about. Just curious. If I size this down and put it there. Oh, we have a green. There's that green. That actually doesn't look too bad. Ooh. Wait, I actually kind of like that. It's blue. Just got to figure out the vibe I want for this entryway, and I think it'll be a little bit simpler from that point forward. I think this is actually one of my favorites so far. I like that with the basket under it. So cottage living, I know, has a blue. Oh, I like the blue. I don't like the brown that's on top, though. Of course. Oh, there we go. I like that. I've used this before, but not with the green. I love that. Oh, that's so pretty. I love the look of that. I'm just gonna put this in a random spot somewhere because I am going to use it. And we do, oh, it's not the right color blue. It's like, nope, nope, not at all the right color blue. But that would be fun if we could just have the same wallpaper and use a blue swatch for the wood. It was a thought, and that's all it'll ever be. But I am thinking of putting like just a small table in between these. Do you have this hostess station, which I've used before as like an just like a table? That could look kind of cool right here too. Actually, that doesn't look that bad there. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad there. I almost want to like, so there's like a dirty kind of looking wallpaper. I'm just gonna kind of stick this up here for right now. At least for this part, I would want to use something different because I don't like whenever you have staircases and the walls open to the bottom. Like it doesn't look good, for instance, to have like a paneling right here that starts in the middle of the wall. And I wasn't a big fan of the life and death brick, but it'd be kind of an interesting way to incorporate it. Maybe that swatch. Go. But see how it like easily connects to that. I actually kind of like how the edge of it matches that kind of part in the wall too. I think that's kind of the vibe. I think I can make that work. I change this to something else. Maybe the green. Go back to the green. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, okay. I might be able to work with that a little bit. That's fun. It's the same pattern as this one, but just green and kind of yellow toned versus the blue and pink. I think that is a good place to call it. I'm going to save. So this has been a lot of fun going through the life and death items at the start and then trying to incorporate them in this huge house that we're working on right now. But appreciate y'all hanging out, stopping by on all platforms. Feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you be part of the community that we're growing on here and join me for more streams in the future. So you can find me, I'm Dr. Sims on with 3 S's at the end on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, literally all the things. I hope to see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Okay? Bye, everyone.